Hi, my name is Wilman Ziada, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film, and also a proud FENIX Global Artist Ambassador. Today, I am so excited to introduce you a light of a human and an artist. She is R&B singer-songwriter, Jessica Jimenez. For more on Jessica, you can read more about her right below this video, but in the meantime, here is a sneak peek at her original tune, Handouts.
No, I do not mind having a good time, patiently waiting, awaiting out of my mind. I wait on you all day, the way you touch on me got me saying your name, doing it so right, hey, doing it so damn right, hey, doing it so right. I cannot lie that I'm on high.
Well, hello, Jessica. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing so much better now that I'm speaking with you, and I'm so excited that the audience just got a little sneak peek of your original tune, Handouts. How did you come up with the concept for that song?
Well, I was just like chatting with some friends and I kind of I write based on my own life, and then I get and grab full inspiration from others around me. So we're just in our room one day, we're just like talking and we're like gossiping, whatever, and then that's how I started writing.
I think that's what makes your stuff so relatable, Jessica. It's like we're almost in like conversation with you. Have you gotten that before from people?
Yeah, I have people messaging me on Instagram a lot saying I feel like when I listen to your songs, I have that connection with you, I'm there understanding your words and I feel that stuff. I'm like, that really means a lot to me and I really appreciate all that.
Ah, that's beautiful. Well,
Mhm.
born and raised in Colorado, I'm curious to know how R&B came into your life and how it was that specific music genre that was one that really moved you to then really influence your own artistry.
Yeah, well, growing up, my grandpa, he used to play the guitar and sing, he was very influenced by music and he kind of influenced my path. I used to do a lot of choir. I used to listen to a lot of Destiny's Child, Beyonce, Mariah Carey. I always knew I wanted to do R&B, but when I first started out, I was doing more pop. And then I kind of with my song Handouts, I'm working on an EP with that song and it's more driven by the R&B.
I love it. Well, I'm excited to hear even more. When do you find yourself releasing more songs?
Well, right now I have 3 songs that are already recorded for the EP that are ready to release. So I'm hoping by December, January to have all those songs done to have that project out there ready for everybody to stream.
I love it. Was this something that you worked heavily on throughout these past 18 months, the pandemic?
Yeah, I literally the whole pandemic was me just in my room, just writing and writing and writing, just going through thoughts and ideas. And I had some songs that I was working on, but they just didn't quite cut it. So I'm just focusing on making my first EP with these songs.
It's amazing, Jessica. And look at this has obviously been a really trying time for all humans, but especially artists, financially, emotionally, mentally. And some artists haven't been able to get into a flow, but it seems like you have. You've kind of really taken this time to look within and to probably realize, wow, if I'm going to put out something, it better be the best version of me. Does that ring true for you, or am I getting that totally wrong?
You're getting that 100% right, honestly, yes. Because back in 2017 when I first started, it was very rocky, just learning, finding my path, finding my sound, working with people, making connections. And when quarantine hit, that's kind of where I guess it was on the right time. I already had my mindset, okay, this is what I want to do. Next summer, I want to go do more shows, be more out there. So I know I have to put a piece of art that reflects who I am in a way that people can connect with me.
I love that. And Jessica, we spoke a little bit pre-interview with about your background, and I'm curious to know how your background and your heritages that you come from have influenced not only your music but why you do what you do.
I just, well, like I said, like my grandpa, he did music when I was growing up. So just like him and like music is who I am. Like it's what I do. I'm growing up, I did choir. My dad, he always listened to like, he listened to Elvis Presley a lot. And just like being around so many cultures, I listen to different types of music, different types of genres. And I just kind of feel like all that influences into me to making myself more unique.
Well, I was going to say at the beginning of the interview, I'm happy you did my work for me. And it seems like you fuse so many different genres. And so it's interesting to hear that, not only are you coming from, an Hispanic, Native American background, correct?
Yes.
And on top of that, all of these different musical genres that have been in your bone marrow since you were a kid, but you kind of fuse it with, of course, that pop, even more so now R&B flavor, but it's 110% Jessica. That must make you feel good when someone says to you, wow, I've never heard it quite like that.
Yeah, because with handouts, I was submitting it to some playlists and I was getting a lot of feedback with people being like, this is very distinctive. This is I would call this alternative and experimental, but when I hear your voice, it's so unique. Like I could differentiate that if I heard it from everybody else. Like I'll know, oh, that's Jessica. And at first I was kind of like, oh, I'm standing out. But then as time went on, I'm like, you know what, this is who I am and people are enjoying it. So it's really great to
And
hear
you're
that.
creating your own category.
Yeah.
Let people
Definitely.
call it experimental. And then when you're up there on the Grammy stage, you can just be like, yeah, thank you, category Jessica Jimenez.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, Jessica, in moving forward, I'm curious to know what you're most excited about in the months to come in terms of your music.
I'm most excited about just meeting people, getting to know who they are, getting to know their stories and their struggles and like how they overcame that stuff and just learning different tactics.
It's beautiful, Jessica. Well, you have a healing factor to your music because it's incredibly relatable. It's incredibly catchy. And I'm so grateful for the time you took with me today to speak with me. And I just want to let our audience know for more on the incredible Jessica Jimenez. You can read more about her right below this video. Jessica, thank you so much for taking time with little old me in speaking with me.
Thank you for having me.